Thanks so much for joining us this morning. I'm Michelle Imparato.
And I'm Jason Guy, back again on Mornings. Welcome.
You can't get rid of me. I'm happy to be back.
We wouldn't want to. And we made it to our Tuesday.
Yeah.
The hardest day of the week is out of the way.
It's over. We're rocking and rolling here during this week.
Yeah, we are.
West Choose Olympic Zone. It all starts at 7:30. You don't want to miss it. It's a good show,
It
if
is.
I do say so myself.
It's so much fun.
I heard the hosts are amazing.
Yes.
You heard
That is
correctly.
true.
We got some good stuff,
Yeah.
including Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
We're most excited about that. Nice.
It is worth noting, though, that the guy who first spotted this says that he doesn't believe these findings.
Okay.
He doesn't think it's possible.
Well, the truth is out there.
Yeah. West News.
X-Files.
We got it. I like that our producers are calling it the pug shot.
Yeah.
Like mug.
No, we got it.
Oh, okay. No explanation needed, apparently.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Yeah, that's me as a character.
God. Jason,
it's so much
you're
fun.
Terrifying. That face.
Just like a kid in a candy store, man. It was so much fun.
Did they put prosthetics on you?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, this weird forehead thing. Yeah, you sit by me every day. You know that's not my giant forehead. It's big, not that big.
I didn't get a good look.
The Epcot Ball, otherwise known as
Spaceship Earth.
There we go.
Ryan Gosling is filming a movie on the Space Coast, and I was going to say, hey girl.
Wait, what?
The
What's
Space
happening?
Coast. And you could appear with him. Hey girl.
Oh, because he's the hey girl guy.
He's the hey girl guy.
I got it.
Totally, that's where my brain went. How you can land a role as an extra. Hey girl, next.
We are following breaking news right now. We're interrupting your regularly scheduled programming. We want to tell you about a situation we've been following, a barricaded man inside of a home in Sumter County. And we're not sure if this situation is connected to the story we've been following all morning. However, we did see a chase. Sumter County Sheriff's deputies started chasing a man in a white car. And what you're seeing right now is they were able to apprehend him.
You've been listening in as Sumter County deputies have updated us on this situation. They say their suspect is a man named Brian Davis, who barricaded himself in that home in the Villages. Then as they were trying to get in with the SWAT team, he got out of that home and into this vehicle where you're seeing some footage of them pulling him out of there after they stopped this vehicle and took him into custody just moments after this.
And they just gave us the information that we've been waiting for, where they confirmed that the two scenes were connected.
We know now that a sheriff's deputy who was among the first to respond was shot and killed.
And you could see the gentleman talking there was extremely emotional. He described his deputy sergeant as a veteran, 29 years on the force.
Right now, there's nothing that leads them to believe there's any terrorism link, but they are investigating that. They don't know the motive. And I think one of the things that was most incredible that we heard from him about 2 minutes ago when he said, as someone asked, how do you put this into context? How do you rationalize and figure out what's going on? And he just said, these were his words, it's impossible to put in logic or sense to the senseless.
And he said that this is just part of the horrors that are happening in our country these days.
The big bit of breaking news is CNN's now reporting that a 9th boy may have been rescued from that cave.
And they're hoping to wrap up the operation today and have all of them out by the end.
Which would mean that there are 3 more boys still needing to be pulled out along with their coach.
Question News is continuing to follow some breaking news in Seminole County. We're giving you a live look right now where a shooting investigation is underway in Altamont Springs. Deputies say this happened just before noon, and there may actually even be 2 separate scenes. The shooting scene, and then there's a subsequent crash scene, potentially involving the suspects.
We're getting an update from law enforcement about that shooting in Altamont Springs. Let's listen in.
Okay, you've been listening to Seminole County Sheriff Lima talk about the situation that we've been covering here, the breaking news. There appears to be 2 separate incidents. Originally, they thought they might have been connected, but as you just heard the sheriff say, at this time, preliminary reports suggest that they're separated. So there was a car that was stuck in a median. It had hit a tree. 3 people ran from that car. 2 people are on the run. 1 person was taken into custody. They're still looking for those other 2 people. But initially, there was a shooting that they got a report of, and so that's what they're trying to figure out what happened there. They're going to talk to one of the people involved in the shooting. That person called them and said they were going to go in to talk to sheriff's deputies. So they're going to try to get more information about that shooting and the other person involved in that.
The bottom line here is there's been a lot of activity in Altamont Springs, stretching to where Castleberry and Maitland reach up. It does appear that there have been 2 separate crimes that authorities are investigating right now, and maybe as many as 5 people or more involved. The big takeaway here was that officials were saying to the people of New York and around the country to not be intimidated by this act that they're calling terrorism.
And they said in New York they are going to be putting more patrols out on the streets to make sure that the people there are safe. Again, we will continue to stay with the story throughout the day here at WESH 2 News. Also breaking right now, an apparent end to the intense manhunt for the person sending pipe bombs to prominent Democrats and critics of the president.
We know there's an active scene unfolding right now in Plantation, Florida, at an automotive store. That's where federal authorities have made an arrest. We don't know the man's name yet, but law enforcement sources are telling NBC News it's a man in his 50s. This comes just hours after the discovery of 2 more packages today. One addressed to Democratic Senator Cory Booker. It was intercepted at a mail facility in Opa-locka.
And the 12th overall package was directed to James Clapper and addressed to CNN, but was intercepted about 6 blocks away from their New York offices.
And didn't know the image was not the actual Statue of Liberty.
Jasmine and I were talking about this morning. We feel like the U.S. Postal Service should have access to countless images of the actual Statue of Liberty, not like a Google search.
You do one of those clip art sites, you search Statue of Liberty, that's what you get.
Oh.
Print it!
A wreath over the O, there is a tree over the N, and then a wreath over the U. It makes no sense.
The tonal.
I know. And look at the tree over the N. Drivers are irritated by this. They have been for years. So workers changed the decorations last night. They moved the tree to the A. See, doesn't that look much better? And then they took down that silly wreath that was covering the U.
The photographer says, right after the bride said, our love is going to be stronger than that tree, is when the branch came down. So is that some sort of omen?
I hope not. I mean, I think the video, the guy in the background is funny too.
Oh, yeah.
The guy just falls in the background.
I
He's
wish we
nowhere
had
near
time to
that
show it
tree.
again.
Can we roll it again?
I don't think so.
All right,
but
we'll
it's
move
so
on.
great. There's a guy
Oh, there we
falling.
go. Watch the guy
look
in
at the
the
background. The
background.
guy, he falls.
What happened to him? I don't understand why he
Okay,
fell.
I don't know.
All right, we're glad everybody is okay. Videos of Oliver have been viewed more than 7 million times. It's just so weird to see a cow like that.
He's acting like a dog.
Yeah, because you only just see them standing there,
He's
eating.
so goofy. I love Oliver.
Look at this.
And the
those little
pigtail
pigs.
wagging. Like the pig enjoys it. Look at him chasing a pig.
He's like prancing.
This is the best thing.
So a simple audio clip is tearing the internet and offices apart.
We know you've had the debate if you've been on the internet today because it's something you just can't avoid. It's been shared thousands of times. People are asking if you hear Yanny or Laurel. Listen to this.
Laurel. 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 Laurel.
What did you hear that time?
Yanny.
Are you kidding me? It's clearly Laurel.
It's not. Okay, so listen to the reason.
That's amazing.
Okay, so
That's
the
amazing.
reason for the fierce debate all has to do with sound frequency. According to sound experts, the acoustic information that makes us hear Yanny is higher than the acoustic information that it makes us hear Laurel, and older adults tend to start losing their hearing at the higher frequency ranges, Jason. That is the explanation of why you and I
am
hear
only
two
40.
different things.
Come on now. All right. You
those
young
are the
whippersnapper
facts.
over here. No, let's just tell you this, though. The Today Show did some research. They found that the word being said is likely Laurel. So I'm hearing it right.
Going out with a bang. The final full day of competition includes an American surprise. It is our last time in the Olympic zone this year. Thank you for joining us. I'm Michelle Imparato.
And I'm Jason Guy. We're talking curling tonight, a sport where Team USA has never had success. It just gives you goosebumps.
I know, it does. It's been a great few weeks, and there's so many moments we'll remember. We met a lot of great people, too. We met Michaela and Mame, and we had Chloe Kim. But I think the moment for me that I'll never forget was the look on Shaun White's face when he got that gold, because if he didn't do it this time, that was his last run. So he had to.
He flipped the snowboard.
I know.
It was awesome. Now, a lot of moms and dads, you've been watching these games with your kids. They've been inspired to become a world champion athlete. And especially if you're a parent of girls. I've got 2 at home. And sometimes they'll say, I can't do what boys can do, play that sport or run that fast. Well, listen to what Ocala's own Brittany Bowe has to say.
My message is always just do what you do like a girl. Kick like a girl, run like a girl, shoot like a girl, because we are strong and we are powerful.
Medal like a girl.
Medal like a girl, skate like a girl.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's awesome. We can't wait for her to come back home and bring that hardware with her.
Yeah, come down to Wesh. We'd love to meet you, Brittany. That's your invitation right there. We thank you so much for joining us throughout the games. Remember, Wesh 2 News is live right after prime time tonight.
And thank you so much for joining us through the games for the Olympic Zone.